What is going on, Brick fans? Today I've got another Pokemon Mega Construx video for you all. We're going to be looking at the January 2023 Motion Diorama sets. We're going to be looking at all of them put together, see how their movement is. But before we get started, if you like Pokemon Mega Construx content, consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the video out a lot. And of course, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this series. So here it is. We've got 4 sets total in this January wave. Of course, we've got Piplup and Sneasel's Snow Day over here. We've got the Countryside Windmill set right in the center. Zubat's Midnight Flight right over on the left, and of course the Dragonite set standing tall on the far left. So this is the best way, I think, to put these sets together, and to be honest, Mega Construx could have done better to support these sets. I'll show you what I mean. This Snow Day section is barely interlocking in there. It's really like centimeters, and what I'm talking about is the connection between that rod and the base of the Snow Day set. The Zubat side is fine, the connections are good, but overall I think they could have done better with this setup. We already have problems with the Countryside Windmill, this little platform here that Wooloo's supposed to stand on. It took me 10 minutes to try to get this thing connected to the base of the platform, and I still could not do it. Kept on popping off, so I just decided to leave it. And of course, while trying to put this thing back in place, the base of this set kept on coming apart, so it's really quite the nightmare to try to get together. So unfortunately, Wooloo will not be bouncing up and down. But let's go ahead and take a look at these sets in motion, since that is the main gimmick of the sets. So it's best if you put both hands on each of the knobs and then turn the opposite direction with them. It's gonna get the best motion out of these. It's much more rigid when you have one hand doing the work, so having both hands in there makes the turning easier and it makes it a lot more smooth. So I definitely would recommend, if you're trying to do this, do it with both hands. So I'd say the turning aspect of these sets isn't the worst. I mean, it's a cool little feature. I don't really care for it too much. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but it's just not something that I'm too interested in. Personally, I don't want to spend my time twisting little knobs to try to get things to move. So for me, there's really no need for this motion stuff, but I'm sure a lot of you are really excited to see what Dragonite looks like on top of the Windmill, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Okay guys, so here is Dragonite on top of the Country Windmill set, and I've got to say, it is really difficult to get these knobs to turn. I also think that this is a really awkward flying position for Dragonite to be in. It just kind of feels strange to me. So let's go ahead and get this rolling. And it is really hard to move this one with one hand, so you really do have to use both hands on this. And we are getting some decent flapping going on with Dragonite from this set. But to be honest, once again, I don't think this is like a great thing that Mega Construx is doing. I'm really hoping they've had their fill with this kind of motion experimentation. I really don't want to see more of this in the future. I think the Poke Center is supposed to connect to all this motion stuff, so it'll probably have something motion related as well, but unfortunately these sets just aren't really constructed all that great. I mean, the Zubat set and the Snow Day set are both decent builds, but they're also smaller builds, and I really expect more from a build like the Countryside Windmill, where we have a larger set piece and the platforms falling apart is just not good. I really hope they do a better job on the Poke Center. I'm really looking forward to that one. But unfortunately, I think this motion stuff is really not going well, and I hope it stops. So overall in this wave, we've got some great Pokemon to get our hands on, some old classics resurfacing, but the weakest aspects of these sets is the motion parts of them, and I really wouldn't get too excited about motion stuff going forward. If Mega Construx were to do a better job, then maybe it could actually be cool. But I'm going to go ahead and put these segments where they belong in the overall diorama. If you guys want to see a video on that, let me know. Of course, I'll have to show you my entire display shelf where they are, because I'm not going to take the whole thing down. But let me know what you guys think of this motion stuff in the comments down below. Of course, hit that like button if you like the video, and subscribe if you want to see more Mega Construx Pokemon content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care.